So hello everybody. I wanted to just share something exciting today. So Athena, there she is. She's actually sleeping. I don't know if you can see her properly. So Athena is finally 1 month old. By the time I post this blog, I think she'll be like a month, 2 or 3 days. But yeah, she is finally 1 month old. Super exciting. I just wanted to go ahead and share with you guys her 1 month update, the doctor appointments, the sleeping and feeding, everything that whatever I can remember so far. So she did have one doctor appointment, the newborn doctor appointment. Then I think she had a 1 week appointment. After that, it was 2 weeks, and then she had a month appointment. So all those doctor appointments, she's doing really well with the weight, length, and everything else. The feeding and sleeping, everything is going pretty well. So her doctor isn't worried about it, I am not worried about it. So it's so yeah, when it comes to sleeping, she sleeps through the night, which is really good. At the beginning, I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to just wake her up, like, and then feed her every couple of hours, like 3 to 4 hours or 2 to 3 hours. So, and when I was trying to do that, some nights, like, she wouldn't even show any interest in feeding, and then I would just let her sleep. So her 2 weeks appointment or 1 month appointment, her doctor said that since she's been growing well, it should be fine if she doesn't want to wake up in the middle of the night to feed. I should just let her sleep. I noticed that if she gets a bath like around 6:37 every evening, like right after that we'll like feed her, even like I'll breastfeed her, or like we'll just give her some formula, and then from that time to like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, she sleeps. Like, she doesn't really wake me up in the middle of the night to like be fed or something like that. But if she's like moving around a little bit, like sometimes, and I'm still up, I'll just like pick her up and just feed her. Other than that, if I fall asleep and she's asleep and I don't wake up, she doesn't wake up, then I don't really wake her up to feed her or anything like that. And now that I got it okay from her doctor, so I'm okay with that too. And I think I was doing the same thing with our son too. Like, if he didn't wake up in the middle of the night, I wouldn't wake him up to feed him or anything, if everything else went well, like, in doctor appointment and stuff. So I am breastfeeding her right now, like pretty much mostly, but we'll give her 1 or 2 formula throughout the day, just to have that habit of her taking formula to, if I need to ever go out or go for doctor appointment, or if you want to step out with our daughter or something to have a mommy daughter day, or whatever the reason, if I need to step out and my husband's like taking care of the kids. So like, she's also used to a formula or something, like, or for any reason ever, like I have to stop breastfeeding her or something, I don't want to panic at the last moment, like, oh no, how do I get her used to a formula right now? Because I think something like that happened with my daughter when she was about 22 months or something like that. I had to take a medication because I got it like a bad, like I had some like a really bad back pain going on that time, and I had to take muscle relaxant or something like that, and I couldn't really breastfeed her while taking that. So I had to just wean her off like all of a sudden. And it was really hard because she was exclusively breastfed, So, but good thing is I was trying to wean her off around 2 years old anyway. So 2 months, didn't make a difference that much. But I know anything can happen any moment where I have to be on some medication or something like that. And I was always panicking, like, what am I going to do? Something like that happen. And then we have to get them used to a formula, at the last moment or something like that. So this time I'm just like, just get her used to a formula. I mean, I'm breastfeeding at the same time, so it's not a big deal. Like, if she has the habit, I think it's a good thing, I started doing tummy time like when she was about 1 week, and then I noticed the day, like the first time I get her to do the tummy time, like she was already picking her head up and then moving her head from one side to another. which is awesome. And I think she was just trying to go like toward, like go forward too a little bit with her like feet. I don't know, she did really good. And I think she tries to like pick her head up from like starting like first week of her life. So I don't know if that kind of helped too. So yeah, my son is here. I know what. Did you drink some water? Yeah. So yeah, so that's feeding, sleeping, and then and the doctor appointment went well too. So I cover feeding, sleeping, tummy time. So I've been like, I'm not like really like strictly like getting her to do tummy time like in a daily basis or something, but whenever she does do tummy time, she's doing pretty well, keeping her head up for a while. She doesn't really like it, but she is like, able to like pick her head up, kind of like look around side to side and all those things. And this is something I wanted to share. Like, she is already like, whenever like we put her in her crib, she like, we would put her definitely on her back, but then pretty much all the time we come back and she would like, move to her side or either side. Like, she would just move in either side, like left or right. And couple of times starting 3 weeks, we realized that we'll find her sleeping on her stomach, and definitely so she can breathe, she'll just put her head on one side, put her like hand under her like head, and then just like support her head, and then she's just sleeping on her stomach. I'll see if I can find any picture next step so I can include it. So that's what she's been doing. And at first I was kind of worried, like, okay, she's already sleeping on her stomach. But then I realized that way she puts her hand like under her head and then put her head like on one side. It just, she already knows what she's doing. She already knows that what she can do so she can breathe and at the same time just sleep on her stomach. So that, and also she none of my kids love to be swaddled at all. So since she came from doctor's office, I think you can see I did like one blog or something since then. So as soon they come home from hospital, they don't like to be in swaddle or wear too much clothes or something like that, or too many layers. So she's been like hanging out in her onesies most of the time. And no swaddle. She does not like to be swaddled at all. Like, if we do try to swaddle her, or well, she's a month now, so I'm not going to be swaddling her anymore anyway. But even at the beginning, if we try to swaddle her at all, she would get so upset, like she would be so agitated, like, trying to take it off and everything like that. So we did realize that she does sleep better just like that without being swaddled and something like that. She's doing really well with her siblings. Like, every time, like, Hera is talking to her or something like that, we talk, or family members talk to her, she just like looks at them and then just listens. And she started smiling at people too. Sometimes she just literally laughs. Like, we heard her laughing like a couple of times. She'd be like something like that. So, and then she would respond to when we talk, like, and she would smile at us and all those things. So yeah, and then every time when somebody talks, like, she would turn in that direction to see who is talking. I just wanted to quickly do her 1 month update and how she's doing and everything like that. Pretty soon I want to do a blog on my postpartum recovery, like how am I recovering postpartum and all those things. So definitely like keep an eye on that blog. And then yeah, so I'll see you guys sometime soon.